Good afternoon. Welcome to Global News on Memories 96.5 FM. The top stories. President Tinubu gifts 7,000 bags of rice to Zamfara APC members. Akwa Ibom Police Command rescues pregnant women and infants from illegal maternity home. Federal government promises improved access to water supply and sanitation. And on the foreign scene, 3 dead, 15 injured in New Mexico mass shooting. While in sports, Nigeria Football Federation signs ValueJet as Super Eagles' official airline. Details of these and other stories coming up in a moment. I am Juliana, EKPA. We begin with news from the presidency. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has donated 7,000 bags of rice to the All Progressives Congress members in Zamfara as a Ramadan package. The party's State Publicity Secretary Yusuf Idris, who disclosed this in a statement yesterday, said the Minister of State Defense, Dr. Bello Matawale, inaugurated the distribution of the largesse on Friday in Gusau. Represented by the state APC chairman Alhaji Tukar Dramfulani, the minister handed over the commodity to the party's executives at the APC Secretariat, Gusau. He said the gesture was a personal donation from Tinubu to reduce economic hardship among the APC members and less privileged persons in the state, adding that the 7,000 bags of rice were to be distributed free to all the targeted beneficiaries, including the state executives, local governments, and wards executives. Matawale urged the party members to continue to pray for sustainable peace and stability in the state and the country in general. The First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has reaffirmed President Bola Tinubu's commitment to the well-being and development of all children, regardless of their background. She made this statement in Nasarawa State yesterday while unveiling the new Nana Berry Orphanage and Children's Home. According to the First Lady, the project aligns with Tinubu's vision, which recognizes children as essential pillars of national development. Tinubu said she first learned about the plight of the children at Nana Berry Orphanage and Children's Home through a television interview with its founder, Aishatu Kwame, in early 2023, and directed some of her team members to visit the orphanage and assess the situation. She said a more sustainable intervention was necessary to provide these children with a safe, comfortable, and nurturing environment, and urged caregivers at home to continue providing the children with love, care, and guidance. Back home, operatives of the Akwa Ibom State Police Command has rescued pregnant women and infants from an illegal maternity home in Usongatiat, a Baklago government area. A statement by the command's public relations officer, DSP Timfan yesterday in Uyo, indicated that the place was allegedly involved in child trafficking, unlawful medical practice, and impersonation. According to the statements, the police operatives, acting on credible intelligence, raided the premises and arrested Patience Ene Jimmy, who was found harboring 7 pregnant women and 5 infants aged between 2 weeks and 1 year. The State Commissioner of Police, CP Baba Azare, retweeted the command's commitment to dismantling illegal activities endangering vulnerable individuals and urged residents to remain vigilant and to report suspicious activities to the nearest police station or contact the command's emergency lines 0904 000 0065 or 0802 091 3810. Away from that, some residents in Uyo metropolis have lamented that the much talked about reduction in food prices nationwide by the present administration is practically not reflecting in the prices of rice sold in the local markets. Speaking to Memories FM reporter Mary Epan, a rice consumer, Helen May said the high cost of petroleum products will continue to have an impact on the prices of commodities in the market.
Personally, I've not seen any change because the last time I bought rice, it was 60,000. That was local rice. Since then, I've not buying rice. I don't really know the price now. But you see all tell me that price has dropped. The other day I entered Okada, charged me 500 naira. I asked him, the price of fuel has come down. Why are you people charging this high? The man told me that the price of oil is still expensive, that they buy only 2 liters of oil, 8,000 naira. And I asked him, how long do you use the oil? He said 1 month. And if you don't change it before 1 month, you are going to condemn the engine of the bike. And now I understood with him, because if you buy oil 8,000 naira and you are putting fuel every day, how much will be your gain? And you are repairing the parts of the thing. So let them bring down price of things and stop deceiving us there, telling us that things has dropped. But here, okay, things have dropped in Abuja. Did it drop in Eke or in Akwa Ibom? We are still suffering it. So let them stop deceiving us.
Some persons with varying opinion on the price of rice in local markets have these to say.
My name is Enefiel. Rice was about 700, 800 during the Christmas period, but now rice is 400 naira or 450.
My name is Treasure Okolo. I'm from Ipano local government area. Things are still expensive because the last time I went to the market to buy rice, that was I think 2 weeks ago. So I wanted to buy sunrise. They say sunrise is a 500 naira a cup. So I didn't want to eat sunrise. I wanted to eat normal rice without a stone. So they said it's 700 naira a cup. So I just wanted to eat that one, so I said I should go for that. But even when I bought it, I cooked it, the taste was not giving like the stone rice. So, but even at that, everything is still expensive. Rice, both the stone one and the normal one without stone, is still expensive. So I think the government should do something to reduce the cost of rice. Maybe in that side it's normal, but here we are still suffering with the high cost of rice.
A trader of rice in a wholesale and a retailing capacity, Precious Ufot, also confirmed that the price reduction of rice has not really been affected by the market force, as there is not much difference from 90,000 naira and 100,000 naira sold during the festive season.
Deal with rice, wholesale and retail, but I don't know the impact of this price reduction. But it was 90, 100 and above. I don't. It's not true. It's not true. It's only local rice that is like that 100, but normal rice is not 400. So what they are saying is not true.
It will be recalled that since the pronouncement of fuel subsidy removal by Tinubu-led administration during its inception, prices of foodstuffs in the markets began to rise without stability till date. On the national scene, the federal government has pledged to improve access to clean water and sanitation across the country, reaffirming its commitment to ensuring Nigerians have access to basic amenities. Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Joseph Utsev, made the pledge yesterday while inaugurating a solar-powered borehole at the National Youth Service Corps Orientation Camp in Kubwa, Abuja. The project was carried out to mark the 2025 World Water Day, observed annually on March 22nd, raising awareness about access to safe water and the need for sustainable water management. Utsev said the initiative aligns with President Bola Tinubu's renewed HIP agenda, which prioritizes infrastructure development, job creation, and economic growth. He reiterated the government's commitment to climate resilience and sustainable water management, urging Nigerians to use water resources responsibly. You're listening to Global News on Memories 96.5 FM. We'll bring you more reports after the break. Stay with us.
Stay up to date with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. Memories FM
96.5.
Welcome back, and now to the foreign scene. In Sudan, Sudan's military says it seized several key buildings in central Khartoum from paramilitary control after Army Chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan promised full liberation following the recapture of the presidential palace. Army spokesman Nabil Abdallah said the military continued to pressure the rapid support forces throughout the city center, giving a list of buildings recaptured including the Central Bank, a state intelligence headquarters, and the Sudan National Museum. Despite its advances in the capital, the country remains effectively split in two, with the army holding the east and north, while the RSF controls nearly all of the western region of Darfur and parts of the south. Activists said yesterday that dozens of civilians had been killed in a paramilitary attack in a remote part of North Darfur state, hundreds of kilometers from the capital. While outside Africa in Mexico, 3 people have been killed and 15 others injured in a late-night shooting at an unsanctioned car show in a park in New Mexico, according to police reports yesterday. The shooting happened during driving. Las Cruces Police Chief Jeremy Starry said investigations revealed that there was an altercation between 2 groups of people, and the altercation escalated to gunfire between both groups, and several other people were also injured in the crossfire, adding that no arrests have been made. Fire Chief Michael Daniels said all of the 15 people wounded were between the ages of 16 and 36, and 7 of them were transported to hospitals in Texas for further treatment. Officials said police recovered an estimated 50 to 60 shell casings from the sprawling crime scene, while the FBI and U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives were assisting with the investigation. Away from that to sports. The Nigeria Football Federation has signed ValueJet as the official airline of both the governing body and Super Eagles players in the country. The airline made this known yesterday through a statement while rejoicing with the national football team for its victory against Rwanda. CEO and accountable manager of ValueJet, Captain Omololu Majekodumi, stated that the collaboration between ValueJet and the Super Eagles is more than just a partnership, but also a commitment to excellence both in the air and on the field. Majekodumi further explained that the primary goal of the alliance is to ensure seamless travel solutions for the national team, while providing unwavering support as they represent Nigeria on the global stage. The airline, however, pledged to also continue to support sports development in the country, from grassroots initiatives to high-profile matches. And that's it on Global News and Memories 96.5 FM. But before we go, a recap of the major stories. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has donated 7,000 bags of rice to the All Progressives Congress members in Zamfara as a Ramadan package. Officers of the Akwa State Police Command has rescued pregnant women and infants from an illegal maternity home in Usatiat, a local government area. Our federal government has pledged to improve access to clean water and sanitation across the country, reaffirming its commitment to ensuring Nigerians have access to basic amenities. And on the foreign scene, 3 people have been killed and 15 others injured in a late-night shooting at an unsanctioned car show in a park in New Mexico, according to police reports yesterday. While in sports, you heard that the Nigeria Football Federation has signed ValueJet as the official airline of both the governing body and Super Eagles players in the country. And that's it on the news this afternoon, as edited by Mfonobong Ekot and assisted by the production team. For views regarding our news, or coverage of your newsworthy events, you can reach us on email, newsroom@memoriesmediang.com, or call our newsroom hotline on 0909 000 0581. You can also follow us on Facebook at Memories 965 FM. Listen to us from anywhere in the world on Radio Garden, Memories 96.5 FM. And log on to our website at www.memoriesmediang.com. And now let's head down memory lane. On this day in 1999, government forces frees 8 officers convicted for their roles in the 1990 coup attempt, says they are granted clemency, not pardon. That's the news. Thank you for listening. I'm Juliana EKPA. Do enjoy the rest of your day.